Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome to week 3 AOTR TV. I am Zero Fats, coming at you on behalf of adventuresontheriver.com. This week we're going to talk about how to get more ebook sales. Got a question, wanted to know how do I get $40 ebook sales a month, you know, and I want to talk about that a little bit here on AOTR TV week 3. Let's get into it. Hey, what is up everybody? Zero Fats here, coming at you on behalf of adventuresontheriver.com. Welcome to another episode of AOTR TV. Look, okay, so I keep getting questions about ebooks. A lot of people ask me about ebooks, and lately it's funny because I'm getting a lot, and I'm not going to name any courses, and I'm not going to name any names, but last year I did a review. And it wasn't even a review. Someone asked me, I had like 3 different people last year ask me about this course. And they asked me what I thought of it, alright? And I hadn't taken the course. I hadn't taken it. But I looked at it for them. And I went around and I did some investigating on this course. And I tried to see what I could find. And what I found was tons and tons of social proof about this course. So I did a simple screen capture video talking about the course. Unbiased opinion on this course, right, whatever. And you know, it wasn't really that good at that time. It was kind of, you know, it kind of, you know, the social proof that was out there at the time, you know, leaned in a negative direction. And I showed that, you know. Lots of people thanked me for it. And then some of the people of the course, you know, kind of criticized me for it. They didn't like the fact that I talked about it and I hadn't even went through it. That's fine. That's their right. Like I said, I was asked by people to look at it, and I did. Okay? Let me set this timer so I don't talk too long. Anyways, that was that. That happened last year. The creator of this course actually got with me on that comment section of that YouTube video. Wanted to, you know, talk about it, and I was like, dude, look, I mean, I didn't give you a negative review. I mean, what I said there was basically a picture of what people were saying at the time about your course. I mean, it wasn't my, you know, opinion. I basically just pointed out what was being said about this all over the internet. It was all over the place, man. You can see it's a screen capture video, you know. And, you know, he's talked about wanting to, you know, I said, look, dude, if you want me to go through the course, you know, hit me up by email. Here's my email. Give me a review copy. I'll go through your course and I'll do another review. And if I find that things are different than what I put up here, then I'll take that one down and we'll just roll with the new review. No problem, right? And he said, yeah, cool, no problem. Then he sent me an email and it said, you know, hey, listen, things are busy around the holidays. I'll get back with you after the holidays to get you a review copy and stuff. I said, hey, that's fine, no problem, whatever. I never heard from him again. So I don't know if like the emails got crossed or what, but I never heard anything else back about it. So I'm busy, man. I didn't mess with it anymore. But I think it's funny, and I'm not gonna name any names on the course. I'm not throwing anybody on the bus. That's not my mission in life, to slander other people. That's not my goal. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. But I think it's funny, man. I keep getting people asking me about ebooks that I know for a fact have been through this course. And this course specializes in outsourcing ebooks. Outsourcing loads of ebooks to make profit, which is cool. It's fine. It's a good way to make money. But now I got lots of people asking me about how to make money, consistent money off their outsourced ebooks. And personally, I really don't outsource tons and tons of ebooks. But I do know how to make money off of ebooks, and I do know how to make consistent money off of outsourcing. Okay, so I'm just going to line you out a conceptual plan, because the question that was posed to me was, how can I make steady $30 to $50 a month? A steady $30 to $50 a month per ebook, right? Because right now people are like, they're having these books made and outsourced and stuff, and like some of them work and some of them don't make any money. Some of them work and some of them don't make any money. It's like hit or miss, like throwing darts at a dartboard, right? And there's a lot of ways you could approach something like that. You know, you could say, okay, well, do really good niche research, and you could do this, and you could do that, and you could do the other. That's fine. That's one way to approach it. And you know, you're probably still going to run into throwing darts at a dartboard. You know, you're still going to have some hits and some misses. And that's my opinion on it. I will show you what I would do. Okay. Here's what I would do. Now, if you're outsourcing ebooks, you've kind of become the publisher. Okay, you've kind of become the publisher. Now, what I would do to garner consistent sales, the first thing I would do is I would focus on one genre. Okay, one genre. All right, focus. Let's say, for me, let's just say I'm going to focus on the fantasy genre. Okay, I'm going to do fantasy, and that's it. That's all my ebooks are going to be about, fantasy. Every book I outsource is going to be a fantasy fiction novel. What, right? And I'm going to call my publishing company, I'm going to call it, here, we're going to call it Fantastic Fantasy. Right? Fantastic Fantasy Publishing. Right? And that's it, man. That's my publishing company, right? So every book I outsource is going to have this in common. They're all going to be fantasy, right? I could take it one step further and I could put them all in the same world, right? I could create a world, this is a basic outline of a world, or I could outsource that job too. I could go over to Fiverr and have that job outsourced as well. But I'd create some template for the world, right? And I'm talking about fantasy here. You can make anything your genre. Alright, I'm just talking about fantasy. But I'd outsource the whole thing. Okay, and then what I'd do is every book I created, they would have a common link, right? Let's say I have 5 books outsourced. My genre is fantasy. Okay? I outsource 5 books. Okay, there's my 5 books. I outsource 5 of them. Alright? Every one of them is fantasy. Inside every one of them, I'm going to put a link to the other one. These books are obviously going to advertise each other. They're obviously going to advertise each other. And what else are they going to advertise? They're going to advertise my brand, Fantastic Fantasy Publishing. Every one of these books is going to have a link back to my website. We'll call that W. My website for my publishing company. Okay? And my website, what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be offering all of my books on my website. Now, if you're smart, you don't offer these books on your website through Amazon. Alright? If you're smart, these books over here, you will sell through like Gumroad or something, because you'll get more money. You'll make more money. Alright? You'll make a little bit more money than you will over here. These guys are going to take 30%. Gumroad or PayPal, they're only going to take like 5%. So that's a better situation. So if you funnel people back to your website, you'll make more money off your sales. If they buy the book off your website, you're going to make more money. You also can offer a free book here on your website and collect an email address. Okay? So you'll be collecting email addresses on your website. You'll be selling books for more money on your website. I mean, if it was me, like, I would sell the books on Amazon as well, okay? I'd sell them on Amazon as well, but every one I'd also have for sale right here on my website for the same price that I have it for sale here, okay? But I'd have promotion in every one of my books that lead people back to my website. And, you know, it'd be simple. It'd be a page at the back or a page at the front, or both, I would say. If you enjoy this book and you enjoy high fantasy, you absolutely must check out Fantastic Fantasy Publishing here. Alright? And just for checking it out, we have a free high fantasy novel just for you. Absolutely free of charge. Exclusively available on our website. Boom. Just like that. So you'll get people funneling back to your website for the free fantasy novel. But they'll see all the other stuff you have available. Okay? So here's what I'm saying to you. You do it like this, and there's no more hit or misses. Every book that you outsource now has value. Right? that has value. Every single one. Whether it's selling on Amazon or not, you can offer it here on your website as well. Okay? And it builds your repertoire, right? It builds your inventory on your website, and then you can take it to a whole nother level, because on Gumroad you can offer audio, you can offer video. So now what you can do is you can create the audiobook counterparts, so when you sell on your website you can offer the audiobook counterpart to your novel if you want. You can sell that as well, or you can offer it as a bonus for buying things on your website. You can create little interview videos, all kinds of stuff you can throw over here on your website that doesn't really work over here on Amazon. So what you want to do, if you want to garner that $30 to $50 a month amount per book, what you want to do is you want to make sure you're tying all your books together under one brand. Because the brand, you lift up the brand and all the books will follow suit. I remember back in the 90s, man, when Nirvana got real big, and then Soundgarden got real big, and Mudhoney was pretty big, you know, and Pearl Jam was big. Like, around that whole grunge scene, there was a label, Sub Pop, right? And Sub Pop got really hot. They were a hot record label for a minute there. And they were hot, like, and they had a hot logo, and people were wearing shirts that said Sub Pop, and it was just all about this logo and this brand of Sub Pop. So now if you were a band and you were on the Sub Pop label back then, people were going to buy your stuff. People were going to buy your stuff just because you were on that label. The label was hot. So what I'm telling you is, if you want to garner consistent sales with all of your books, brand them under one brand, okay, and concentrate on marketing this brand. Make the brand as hot as you can make it, okay? And look, man, this is just scratching the surface of marketing and things like that. But what I'm telling you is, dollar for dollar, pound for pound, when you're outsourcing books, like, the more you have a focus on what you're doing, and not just like, oh, look, it looks like acne medicine looks pretty good. Let me outsource a book on acne medicine. Oh, look, you know, chicken breeding looks pretty hot. Maybe I'll outsource a book on chicken breeding. Look, dude, if you don't do that, and you just focus on one thing, pick something you're interested in, okay? If you like to read science fiction books, man, start a science fiction book publishing company, man. Because number one, you'll enjoy it. It'll be fun for you. And number two, you can work on the brand, alright? The brand will sell the books, okay? Market the brand. This is what I would do, okay? I would have a secondary payment processor over here on my website. I wouldn't use Amazon. Amazon's going to take 30% of your book, okay? If every one of these books can be for sale on Amazon, but every one of these books funnels back to your website, if they buy off your website, you'll make more money. You'll lure them back to your website by offering a free book on your website, okay? You'll take that hit. One of those books you'll outsource, and you know that's just going to be the free promotional book. And that's cool, man. That could be a novella. Make sure it's good. Make sure it's a good book, right? This is your freebie, man. You want to put your best foot forward on that. Alright? So this is what I would do, man. This is what I would do. This is the cool, fun way to do it, right? Pick something you really enjoy and you really love, and outsource books like that, and start a publishing company around that genre, and just go with it, man. It could be mysteries. It could be it could be math textbooks. It could be whatever, whatever you want to do. It could be that, right? But I would focus on the company, the brand, the publishing company, and that's what I would do. Stop just being random, just making books that you think they might be cool. I don't know what anybody else is teaching. I really don't. Like I said, that course that teaches outsourcing ebooks, I haven't been through that course. Like I said, the dude got with me and then I never heard from him again, so I don't really know. I even thought, about buying it a couple times just to go through it and update my review, but I only thought that because I felt bad. I felt bad about it. I have been accused of being kind of a nice guy sometimes, to a fault. But at the end of the day, I mean, if my video hurt the dude that much, he would have made sure he got with me and I would have went through it, so it wasn't a big deal. But what can I do? Anyways, if you want my opinion on it, And I'm not just, incidentally, I'm not just, you know, I'm not just talking. I'm basically giving you my business model here. Later in 2015, I'm actually going to be starting a publishing company very, very similar to this. I don't want to say what genre it is because you know how people are, man. They're going to run and they're going to go and do it. You know, and you're going to lose all your thunder. But yeah, and later in 2015, I have planned to start a publishing company, and this is my method right here. This is what I'm going to do. So, you know, I'll let you know later on this year if it's working good or not. I really have no doubts about it. I mean, honestly, I know this model will make money. Now, if you want to get farther into it, you definitely want to market, man. When you do marketing, whether it's Facebook advertising, whether it's YouTube videos, whatever you do, keep in mind you're going to be marketing the brand. All roads are going to lead back to your little free ebook on your website. You don't want to send like YouTube videos like to Amazon stuff. You want to send your YouTube videos to your publishing company website. You want to send your Facebook ads to your publishing company. I mean, this is where, right here, this is where the magic happens, okay? So, yeah, hope that makes sense, guys. If you want to garner $30 to $50 a month per ebook consistently, you know, build up the publishing company and build up the little website over here, and that's how you do it. That's how I would do it. You know, there's more than one way to skin a cat, that's for sure. There's a lot of ways to go about it. This way might seem like it's a little bit of work, but it's a very, very solid foundation, and you won't be restricted just to Amazon. You won't be so dependent on Amazon. This publishing company will survive whether Amazon closed down tomorrow or not. This would still survive. You have books available here as well as here. Now keep in mind, when you do a 5-day KDP promotion, you have to sell exclusively on Amazon for 3 months, okay? So just keep that in mind. If you're selling it over here with a KDP promotion, you can't sell it over here for those 3 months. So what I would do is I put mine for sale on Amazon, and I wouldn't run a KDP promotion. Wouldn't do it. No point to it. No point to it. I mean, put them for sale on Amazon, put them for sale right here, and then I'd run advertising, I'd push traffic to my publishing company. Boom. Simple, easy, done. That's what I do. And that's how you maximize the books that you're outsourcing. So anyways, I hope this video has been helpful to you. It basically boils down to create a laser focus on what you want to make books about, and create a publishing company around that and market the brand. So anyways, hope this video has been helpful to you. This has been AOTR TV, week 3. I'll see you guys next week. Let me know what you want to hear about, man. I am all ears. I like to talk, so let me know what you want to hear about. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.